The information in this podcast is not legal advice and should not be construed as such. It is for informational and educational purposes only.
Welcome to Resource Sessions. I'm Gwendolyn Sterk of Sterk Family Law, and I'm honored and privileged today to have our November 2024 Not-for-Profit Hero of the Month, which is Catholic Charities, part of the Diocese of Joliet. And I have both Stephanie Hook and Derek Schultz with me of Catholic Charities. So Stephanie, you want to get started and tell us what it is that you do at Catholic Charities?
Sure. I am the Community Relations Coordinator. I get to represent Catholic Charities with different councils, alliances, chambers, things like that throughout the 7 counties that we serve.
Very good.
And my name's Derek. I'm the event coordinator with Catholic Charities. I'm in charge of running all the events we do, things like Swing a Prayer or golf outing, the coldest night of the year. It's a 5K walk coming up here in February. We're also doing a Playing for Miracles casino night May 2nd. And then I'm also in charge of the mobile food pantries, bringing out food to people in need throughout the 7 counties we are in.
Wow, that's a large area to cover. So I know that you guys offer a lot of services at Catholic Charities, one of which is counseling. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do in the community with respect to counseling?
Sure. Our counseling department offers behavioral health services for individuals, groups, families, couples. They also have preventative education groups or even anger management groups that are offered. And these services can be available even for families who have low income or are financially unstable at the moment. They can apply and can receive those services at a reduced rate or a lower rate. So our counseling services are crucial for the demographics that we're serving to ensure that they can become self-sustainable. And while they're receiving other services, we're filling that counseling need as well.
Right. And Derek, I also know that you guys do a lot of community services such as food, housing, and other items. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we do many different housing. We have a daybreak shelter here in Joliet. We also have the Hope House shelter in Villa Park. There's many people that we have stay overnight. I know you have a little bit more numbers on that, but we have many people that we house there that we give 3 meals a day to, make sure that they're really taken care of with food and shelter.
And they receive kind of case management while they're there as well, so that if they're in need of additional services, like any emergency services, immigrant support, services for veteran families, those services are all built into that. And Derek spoke about the Daybreak Shelter and then our Kathy Polson Hope House that's in Villa Park. And we just opened a new shelter this year that's in Addison that's serving families who are experiencing homelessness. So we're really proud of that new initiative and excited to share more as that kind of really blossoms.
Now, you also are known for helping the aged population, so aging and disability services. So you can express a little bit about that.
There's been a lot of growth in our aging and disability services over these past couple of years. So the programs that we have there are just growing and growing. There's friendly visiting programs so that those seniors who are still in their own home, they're receiving socialization, they're receiving those regular visits and check-ins. There's a foster grandparent program that, again, keeps those seniors engaged. There's money management, care coordination, long-term ombudsman, adult protective services, home-delivered meals, nutrition services, options counseling, and caregiver services too. So if there are grandparents raising grandchildren or a kinship placement where an aging population or an aging person is now raising younger children, there's supportive services for that, groups that are there. So all kinds of different services in our aging and disability.
100%. And then not only with the aged population, you also give a lot of early childhood assistance. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, our early childhood, especially in Will County, it's a huge program for us. And that includes Head Start programs. We have multiple Head Start programs, sites throughout Will County, and take on this preschool for everyone kind of mindset with that. There's wraparound childcare, there's home-based support, there's a mother initiatives, and then a doula program as well. So these children are receiving the healthiest start to life that they can.
Sure.
But children participate in age-appropriate and developmental appropriate activities. They receive medical care, they receive dental care, they're provided with healthy meals and support. And then we also want to extend that to the families as well. So the children's home environment is a healthy environment, not just when they're on served within a Head Start site, but their home environment as well. So we do wraparound services for those children.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, we really have covered a very wide gamut of offerings, right? That you guys are really involved in. So
there's a lot happening.
Sure. Are there any particular programs or events that maybe somebody can reach out to learn more about the programs or tell us what's upcoming?
Yeah, I can tell you about like how to get engaged and volunteer, and then I'll let you talk about events.
Fantastic.
But right now, holiday season, we have a lot of people who are in need this holiday season. So if there is an organization or family that wants to do a toy drive or a gift drive, or maybe adopt a family, that's something we're looking for right now. But throughout the year, we're always in need of hygiene collections or food collections to help stock the pantries, especially at those shelters we talked about.
Right.
Because at the shelters we spoke about, those families are offered 3 meals a day. But at our Daybreak shelter in Joliet, we open for lunch every day for community members as well. Mm-hmm. And that means that even if it's not a Catholic Charities client, if it's a community member that's experiencing hunger, they can come in for a warm meal and be treated with respect and dignity every day for lunch. So we always ask for the community to help us keep that kitchen stocked, keep our pantry stocked there. So that's a way that everyone can help. Or come and serve a meal at the shelter too. We're always looking for volunteer groups to do that.
You know, if you're feeling that life is a little down, feeding, giving a meal, gathering things, it's all so rewarding. It brings you so much joy to help someone else. So
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game changer seeing the looks on their faces, and just it makes you realize, you know, how lucky and blessed we all are. But one of the events we got coming up, it's called the coldest night of the year. It's February 22nd at 5 p.m. And what it represents, it's a 5K, also a 2K out in the cold, just like the coldest night of the year at night. But it represents what a homeless person might have to go through. They, you know, they're hungry, they might be scared, they have nowhere to go, and they're walking around. So that's what we're basically walking a mile in their shoes, right? We're getting out there, seeing what they might be experiencing, what they're going through. And we're doing it at 2 locations this year. We're doing it in Joliet at Our Lady of Mount Carmel, and then we're doing it in Villa Park at St. John the Apostle. So we have 2 separate locations. If you go to coldestnightoftheyear.com and pick our location, you could actually donate to either location, and it helps the Daybreak and the Hope House, what we talked about earlier, brings more food, more help to all the people in need, as well as if you like to participate and actually walk, you could do the same thing. You could go to Coldest Night of the Year and register a team to sign up and walk with us and experience that for yourself.
Nice. And then do you have any other events coming up through the holidays and next year?
Well, we have many events, not through the holidays, but we have Playing for Miracles Casino Night. That's coming up May 2nd. There's going to be a lot of information coming out very soon about that. It's a great event. Obviously, all money goes to helping everyone in need for us in the community and running all our programs, but there'll be fun casino games that we're bringing to people to be able to participate and raise money. And we'll also do Glazing the Trail at Kankakee. We raise money for our offices in Kankakee and all the great work that they do. It's a 5K that we do out there. Kankakee Community College helps us out with that. And then in August, we have our Swing in a Prayer golf outing that we raise money for. So if you like golf, please keep an eye out on that.
Very nice. You know, it's so interesting to see everything, that there are so many opportunities that are out there. You know, if you are listening today and you're just an individual, or maybe you work with a team of people and you want to say, hey, let's do a food drive, or instead of giving gifts at our Christmas party this year, let's adopt a family and shop for somebody else, because it can be so much fun, right? To go out there and do something different.
It is. It's so great. And we are so blessed to have that support when we do receive it. And we do hope that you keep our clients in mind when you are considering giving this holiday season and throughout the year.
Absolutely.
And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is, it sounds like there's just a wide variety, a range. I mean, from Villa Park to Kankakee. So your organization really serves anybody in our metropolitan area. Would that be a fair statement?
Yeah, we cover 7 counties. And some of our programs are focused more in southern counties than the northern counties, but we do serve DuPage, Hearts of Cane, Kendall, Will, Kankakee, Iroquois, Ford, Grundy. But to learn more about what services are available in specific areas, you can always visit our website or just give us a call, and we're happy to talk through what programs are available in each area. And if there is a family who's struggling or an individual that's struggling, we want to help. And if we're not able to help, we connect them with other referrals or other resources that are available. But we want to make sure that nobody feels hopeless, that they can call, they can reach out, and they can get connected with the services that they're in need of.
And one other thing, sometimes people hear Catholic Charities and they think we just help Catholics, and that's not the case. We are trying to help everyone. It doesn't matter what your faith is. So in those 7 counties, we're just trying to help it and make everyone's lives easier and happier.
I'm glad you mentioned that. That is something we hear too often.
Yeah.
Right. You just have this association, and it's just not something that you're willing or you're uncomfortable about reaching out. But anybody can reach out. So if you're listening today and you need some help in these areas, whether it be counseling, community services, if you're the aging population, or disability services, or even early childhood, please reach out to Catholic Charities. Go to their website. And can you share a phone number for everybody?
Yeah, I can share a phone number. It's going to be 815-723-3405.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate the 2 of you coming out today to speak about what Catholic Charities does. We do appreciate everything you do in our local community, and thank you so much again.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate you sharing this information and highlighting us this month. We're honored.
Thank you so
Very
much.
good.
Truly honored.
Thank you.